Hey y'all, I am back with another video. I told y'all I was going to keep my word and do these visuals. So if this is your first time stopping by, my name is Mikara Reid. I am an image consultant and a new YouTuber that's getting things up and going in action. So today we will be talking about how to fold the perfect t-shirts like a retail store. Yes, like a retail store. I've been doing visual merchandising as well for the past like 14 years, and a lot of retailers pretty much fold the same way, and I think it's very effective, especially now that it's a pandemic going on and you kind of need something to do or you need to clean out a lot of stuff. This way is definitely very effective of you folding it this way, because if you put it in a drawer, you'll definitely be able to find it a lot more faster. You definitely will have a more sufficient system going on when you're folding it this way, and it could be very flat if you don't want to use the object that I use, but we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So a lot of retailers use a clipboard or like a plastic type of board that's very similar to a clipboard, but we're actually not going to use that. We are going to use a simple piece of paper. Yes, simple piece of paper. It could be blank, it could be some type of advertisement paper that you get in the mail. You just want to toss it out. Don't toss it out. Use it to practice folding the perfect t-shirt. As you can see here, I already have some pre-made, and if you keep doing it with all your t-shirts that's pretty much the same size, it's gonna all align within the same measurements, and they're gonna stack right on top of each other perfectly, like you can see in the thumbtack. I know the turquoise one was a bit flat, yeah, because this one's a different size than the other ones, but predominantly they're all going to be all within the same. Let me align them so y'all can definitely get the gist all around. But yeah, if you do them all correctly and they all have the same size, you can see that they all are aligned together perfectly. And as I'm just circling around, you can see, like I said, the turquoise is a different size. This one is an extra large. The rest are medium size shirts. So I should have put that one at the bottom, but it's okay. You guys all see that it's damn near the same length. So we're gonna get right into it, and all you need is a simple piece of paper and get this going. So while you're in this pandemic, you have nothing to do, you're trying to clean out some stuff, get rid of some old stuff. This is a great organization system, especially with me advising you, because I have a lot of experience in the fashion and retail industry. So this is definitely a secret that is very valuable. So you guys should definitely take use of it, and definitely let me know down below in the comments and a thumbs up on whether you like this tip or not and how you did. So let's get right into the demo. Get your t-shirts and face it downwards. So the front of the shirt should be on the table, as you can see in the demo. Iron it out kind of with your hands to have no creases, no wrinkles, and just, you know, flatten it so it can be entirely flat. Then once you do that, you place the blank piece of paper on the back side about an inch underneath the collar. This will give you enough room to kind of fold over, which we're about to do in the next step. So once you do that, once you have that blank piece of paper an inch under the collar, make sure it's centered so it can be equally proportioned when you fold over the left side and the right side. Because if you do it, you know, kind of off the center, you'll kind of see at the end once you finish folding that everything is not centered. So make sure you try your best to center the white piece of paper in the back of the t-shirt. Once you've done that, fold the left side or the right side, whichever way you want to do first, it doesn't matter. Once you fold that over, you also fold in the sleeve another half as well. Then once you've done that, do that for the opposite side of the shirt, and also the sleeve. Once you've done that, you can either fold it halfway like I'm doing first. You do a half from the bottom to the half of the shirt, and then you fold half again. That will give you the clean cut way that I just provided you for the example in the thumbtack and the examples that I just showed you before I showed you this demo. Or if you don't want to do half, you can just from the bottom just grab it and put it to the top. Fold it halfway, just one halfway from the bottom to the top, and then flip it over in that way. I don't really like that way because it's long. I don't know how your drawers are proportions or the length of it, but this is usually like the retailer's way of doing it because they have more space. I'm trying to condense, so I more so do the half. If you don't want to do the first half, the first two halves, not to confuse you, you can also do this third way. I told you I was a visual merchandiser. I have my ways, girls. But once you fold in half, you also fold it half again. So this second half, you're doing it from the outside. The first one that I described was, doing the halves on the inside. If you get what I'm saying, because I know if this is on the podcast, I know it could be very confusing, but if you're looking at this visually, you see what I'm saying. So I just provided you two ways on how to fold it with half. But if you have the space and you just want to put it in there, definitely do the second way. It's definitely a more common way in the retailer space. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it very helpful to put together and clean out your closet. If you haven't checked out the podcast on Me Notes podcast on how to organize your closet, that is definitely a start, but this is definitely a major start for those who collect a lot of t-shirts. I definitely list that option on the podcast episode. But if you're a t-shirt wearer and you just love collecting t-shirts, you go to events, you collect t-shirts and you have a lot, or you just are you just a t-shirt wearer and you collect a lot, this is definitely a great system to use and to put together a great way of just folding your t-shirts and being very neat if you fold your t-shirts and put them in the drawer. So I hope y'all definitely, again, like I said, comment down below, definitely thumbs up, and definitely share it to somebody else that may need this advice. I hope I was helped. My name is Mikara. Bye y'all.